Hello everyone, how are you? You must be fit and fine, right? Okay. Children, today we will read about a great man, an illustrious and iconic figure of Odisha, the legend of our land. And children, he is the man who went to Peshawar, which is situated in Pakistan, from Cuttack by a bicycle, and he covered 4,500 kilometers. And he is the man who played a major role in Kashmir issue, and he was the pilot who saved Kashmir that day. And he is the man who saved the life of the king of Indonesia, and also he was titled as son of the soil in Indonesia. So children, he is the man who tried to develop Odisha in a different way. तांकर गोटे बहुत सुंदर स्वप्न थिला निज ओडिशा पई. He dreamed a lot and he contributed a lot, and he was the former chief minister of Odisha. पिला माने आमे जदि तांका कंट्रीब्यूशन को टिके एनालाइज करिबा तुमको मु किछटा झलक देखेबी तमे सेथिरो जानि परिबो. You can know his contribution, right? His contribution is Chowdhury Budbil Industrial Belt. This is the industrial belt, Chowdhury Budbil. The Cuttack Jagatpur Highway Bridge, which is situated in Mahanadi River. Bhubaneswar Airport, named as Biju Patnaik International Airport nowadays. Regional College of Education, Bhubaneswar. The Odisha Aviation Center, Paradip Port, then the MIG factory of Sunabada, which is commonly known as HAL, Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, the NTPC Talcher, National Thermal Power Corporation, the Medical College in Burla, which is named after Veera Surendra Sai. This is the Medical College, and also the Engineering College Burla, the famous Engineering College. The Odisha State Planning Board, the express highway linking Daitari with Paradip. This is the express highway. Sainik School, Bhubaneswar. In almost all the states, Sainik School is there, and it is there in Bhubaneswar. The Regional Research Laboratory of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Odisha. Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology. Reorganization of districts. Children, we have 13 districts previously, but now it is 30, and after this reorganization we have got 30 districts in our state. So children, these are some of the contributions, but I think if you will go on discussing about his contribution, then months of episodes will be less, right? Okay. So children, today we will read about this great man. So you know who is that great man? Just see the picture. Who is he? Can you say who is he? He is none other than Mr. Bijayanand Patnaik. Mr. Bijayanand Patnaik, who remains in the heart of every ODIA as Biju Patnaik. He was in the heart of ODIAs, he is in the heart of ODIAs, and he will be in the heart of ODIAs forever. He is such a personality. So children, today our topic concerned with that is Biju Patnaik and his Dakotas. Dakotas means the aircraft or the airplanes. So children, from the very childhood, he was very much fascinated towards aeroplane, right? So he was determined to become a pilot, and there is a story behind that. So, you want to know that story? So, I will tell you. Okay. So, as you were coming to the school, he was also going to the school, and he was attended Christ Collegiate School, which is commonly known as Mission School, in his childhood. And in his childhood, when he was studying in this school, a helicopter landed in Killa Fort, and this child ran to touch that dream object, but he couldn't, because so he was chased by the security police and he could not touch the dream object. And from that day, he determined himself to be the pilot, and he became. तांकर एत्ते जिद्दी थिला से सेथिरे पायलट हेइथिले. So children, today we will read about Biju Patnaik and his Dakotas. Dakotas means the aircraft or the aeroplane. So let us see the paragraphs. There are 2 paragraphs in SGP 1, and today we will read the SGP 1. Biju Patnaik was a born daredevil and risk taker. He is a symbol of courage, bravery and adventure, and this part of his nature is seen in his life both as a pilot and a politician. Children, this is Chetak, the horse of Maharaja Rana Pratap. Everyone knows the love and friendship in between them. Even Chetak sacrificed his life to save his master in a battle. So, what the brave horse Chetak was to Rana Pratap, the Dakotas were to Biju Patnaik. So, how Biju got his first Dakotas is itself a great story of adventure and courage. Biju by then had started the Bhubaneswar Flying Club. The Second World War at that time was over. A lot of military planes were lying unused at the American Air Base, which is at Panagarh, and Panagarh is near Kolkata. Kolkata pakhare Panagarh thila. And many of these Dakotas were used as the transport aircrafts to carry materials to war sites. Biju wanted to buy one of them for his Bhubaneswar Flying Club. When Biju was about to fly an aircraft to Panagarh, some of his friends rushed to him requesting him not to fly as a heavy storm was building up. But Biju, the daredevil, ignored their warning and said, "This is Biju's plane, which flies during a storm." And then he took off. से तांको plane start करिकिना जाइथिले, ignoring all the warning of their friends. So he stayed at Panagarh, got a Dakota repaired with a great difficulty, and returned to Bhubaneswar with his first Dakota. से तांकर first Dakota नेइकिना he returned to Bhubaneswar. So children, you know from these paragraphs that how he got his first Dakota. So while going through SGP 1, paragraph 1 and paragraph 2, you must have come across some new words. Let us know the meaning of those new words. The first word is daredevil. Daredevil means very daring person. Risk taker. Risk taker means a person willing to take risk and does heroic work. Courage, quality of doing or facing dangerous task. Adventure, daring and exciting work. Bravery, brave activities, साहसर सहित जो काम करा जाए, bravery. Building up, showing development. Ignored, took no notice. Rushed, ran to stop. Storm, strong wind, आमी जाको बात्या कहूचे, storm. Took off, started flying, आमी जेतेबेले कहूचे plane छाड़िला, plane took off कला, take off कला, that means it started flying. Transport, transport means carrying people, goods from one place to another by means of a vehicle, aircraft or ship. Roadways, airways and waterways रे जेतेबेले people by goods मानको carry करा हुए from one place to another, that is transport. War site, places where war or fighting took place. Return, come back. So children, this is the word meaning. So now we will discuss about the comprehension questions. Comprehension questions. Question number 1. What do you mean by daredevil and risk taker? Answer is, daredevil means very daring person and risk taker means a person willing to take risk and does heroic work. Question number 2. Who is Biju Patnaik compared to? Biju Patnaik is compared to Maharana Pratap. Then question number 3. What is Dakota compared to? Dakota is compared to the brave horse Chetak. Who is Chetak? Question number 4. Chetak is the brave horse of Rana Pratap. Question number 5. Two incidents had already happened before Biju Patnaik went to bring his first Dakota. And what are they? Number 1. Biju Patnaik had already started the Bhubaneswar Flying Club, and the second one is the Second World War was over. Then the next question, where is Panagar? Panagar is near Kolkata. Then next, what were Dakotas used for? Dakotas were used for carrying materials to the war sites. Coming to the next, Biju Patnaik wanted to buy one Dakota. What for? Biju Patnaik wanted to buy one Dakota for his Bhubaneswar Flying Club. Question number 9. Why did his friends request him not to fly? His friends requested him not to fly as a heavy storm was building up. Then question number 10. What did he say? Se kaun kahitile? He said, this is Biju's plane which flies during a storm. And question number 11. Was it difficult or easy to get a Dakota? Yes, it was difficult to get a Dakota. So, with all sorts of difficulties, he got the first Dakota and then he returned to Bhubaneswar with his first Dakota. Right, children? So, now let us do some activities. As always, let us do some activities, and the first one is your multiple choice questions, and in multiple choice questions you are acquainted with that. 4 options are there and out of that one is the correct answer. You have to choose the correct answer. You have to tick that correct answer, right? So, question number 1 is, which one of the following is not true of Biju? Just remember, mark it. not true, right. So, A, coward, B, brave, C, courageous, D, risk taker. Which one is not true, right? So, Biju is brave, true. Biju is courageous, true. Biju is risk taker, true. So, here A is not true of Biju. Coming to the next. Biju wanted to buy Dakota for A, the Second World War, B, military base at Panagar, C, Flying Club of Bhubaneswar, D, himself. So, out of these four, which one is the correct answer, children? Yes, the correct answer is Flying Club of Bhubaneswar. Biju wanted to buy Dakota for his Flying Club of Bhubaneswar, which he had already started. So, now children, come to the next question, that is Biju's friends asked him not to fly because A, it was raining, B, a storm was building up, C, one of his friends was seriously ill, then D, there was a noise from the engine. So, which one is the correct answer? Just take that. Yes, a storm was building up. So, Biju's friends asked him not to fly because a storm was building up. Then coming to the next, where did Biju start a flying club? Cuttack, A, B, Bhubaneswar, C, Jharsuguda, D, Koraput. So, where did Biju start a flying club? It is in Bhubaneswar. So, now children, come to the next activity, and in next activity you will have some statements, and in that statement one part or a word is wrong, and which makes the entire statement or sentence wrong one, and you have to replace that wrong word with the correct one, right. So, here Nabin Patnaik was a pilot. Here you have to change one part. So, what it will be? Biju Patnaik was a pilot, and yes children, I want to tell you that is Nabin Patnaik, the Chief Minister of Odisha, he is the son of this legend Biju Patnaik, right. So, this is the one, and second one is when Biju Patnaik started the flying club, the Second World War was continuing. Here in this sentence a word is wrong, and that makes the entire sentence wrong one. So, you have to replace that word. So, what will be the word? Correct word? This is when Biju Patnaik started the flying club, the Second World War was over. Over. The next, Panagarh is near Puri. Panagarh, Puri pakhare. Is it right? No. So, here Panagarh is near Kolkata. Then next, Biju's plane flies during summer. No, Biju's plane flies during storm. So, here the correct word replaced is storm. Next question, what the brave lion Chetak was to Rana Pratap, the Dakotas were to Biju Patnaik. So, which one is the word, which word will be replaced? What the brave horse Chetak, Chetak is the name of a horse, it is not lion, right. So, what the brave horse Chetak was to Rana Pratap, the Dakotas were to Biju Patnaik. So, now children, another activity we will do. Here two words are given, and these are the meaning of these two words are different when they are taken separately, but when they are joined they make another meaning. So, every day we are also using such type of words. So, let us see, here risk is a word and take is a word, and while we will join these two words it will be risk taker, right. Then aren't it, and the answer will be ant eater. Jew keep, and if we join these two words then the word will be Jew keeper. Then meat eat, meat is a word and eat is a word, and if we will join these two words it will be meat eater. Then bread make, and after joining it becomes bread maker. Rice eat, and it becomes rice eater. So, now children, another activity we will do. Here provided below are some words which belong to noun class and change them into adjective. Children, I am giving you an example. Here beauty is noun. When we are telling beauty, this is noun, but when we change into adjective it becomes beautiful. So, like this you will do these words: courage, courageous; memory, memorable; adventure, adventurous. Now children, this is all about your activities. Now I will give you the homework, right. So, I am giving you 5 words, and by using these 5 words you have to make sentences, right. So, what are those words? Pilot, Dakota, courage, storm, request. So, I am giving you 5 words and just make sentences by using these 5 words, right children. So, children, this is all about your SGP 1, Biju Patnaik and his Dakotas, and if you have any doubt you can consult your class teacher, and yes, do the homework, right, do the homework, and that is all for today. Thank you.